I really want to host my own late night show. You saw that? Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something interesting. As always, my name is Alina Reis. No, that's not interesting. What is interesting is that we are going to talk about this application, which is probably one of the best apps to use to learn English. It has some variety of content and there are different types of things to motivate you, to guide you, to inspire you to keep learning English. So if you actually download it, or if you are already using it, because there are already millions of users of this application. The name of the app is Cake. I'm sure most of you have already heard about it. So if you have already heard about it, no worries. I'm going to guide you with the best way you can be using this app to your benefit. Okay, and to anybody who's going to be using it for the first time, who's hearing the name for the first time, you're welcome, because you're going to actually love the video and you're going to love the application also. Why are you going to love the application is because there are several aspects to it. I'm going to guide you with entirely all the features of this app, but there are mainly two things that I want to talk about today in the video. Okay, of course there is going to be a screen recording and there is also going to be a homework for you, okay, as always, because I know you love your homework and you take it so seriously, and that is why I'm fond of giving homework to you. Okay, we're going to talk about your homework towards the end of the video. But before that, I have a series of things that I want to talk to you about. There is so much that I've written for you. Okay, and that is why this video becomes extremely important. There is a screen recording that is going to guide you with the entire usage of the app. But for now, while I'm going to talk about the app, just listen to me carefully, okay? In case you want to pace up the video, there is this setting right there on the top, okay? You can change the speed of the video. You can speed it up to 1.5 or 1.75 in case you find me slow, okay? Anyway, there are mainly two ways in which you could be using this application. First thing is your today's conversation. I'm going to show you how exactly you can look into and what to do with today's conversation. And second thing that you could be doing with the application is your expressions and videos. So these are two broad categories in which the entire content of the app is divided. Now, what will you find if you look into today's conversation? There are going to be video clips, okay, and every day this content is going to change. It's going to update, okay, and that is why you call it today's conversation. That is why it is called today's. So every day it is going to change, it is going to upgrade, and it is going to update. Okay, upgrade, I don't know, but definitely update. It's going to change regularly. So whenever you will open the app, there is going to be a fresh feed of content. Now let me warn you right in the beginning. In the beginning, since you're going to be new to the app, there is a possibility that you may find it a little overwhelming because the content is too much. Just like YouTube. I mean, I'm sure in the beginning when you would have started to use YouTube, you must have found it a little difficult, because that's how it always is. Whenever you use something new, it is difficult to learn it in the beginning. And that is exactly what is going to happen with you when you start using this application. Why? Because there is huge variety of content and there is too much content. No matter how much you use the app, it's never going to finish. And I don't know if you're going to take it in the positive way or you're going to take it in a negative way, but that's how it is. There is huge number of videos that are there on the app, and there are various categories, there are various channels, there are so many things that you can explore into. Okay, now let's talk about today's conversation. So I told you about the daily new kind of stuff feature. Okay, daily it will be updated and a lot of new things are going to come up. Another thing is, so you will have to go and check it up every day. Okay, you will have to daily log into the app and see for yourself whatever is new on the application. Another thing is that there are going to be two modes. First is both of them are placed right there at the bottom. Okay, so there is listening mode and then there is speaking mode. I would suggest, although there is no certain way that you should be moving about it, but I would suggest that you go for the listening mode first, so that you can get a little hang of the things, what is going to be spoken and what content is going to be played out to you. So first you listen to it and after listening to it, that is when you switch to the speaking mode, and the same content is going to play in the speaking mode also. It will give you a little idea about the way things are spoken, the accent. It will give you a little idea about the accent of the people also, and it will help you in developing your own accent. So first go to listening mode and then you switch to speaking mode. That is the first thing that I have to say to you today. Now, this was all about today's conversation. What else is there on the app? Let's talk about that. There is another category that is by the name of expressions, okay, slash videos. Now, this is a broader category because there is a lot of stuff in this. First of all, the most important thing is that I really liked that thing about this app. It is going to teach you the context of the words, okay? Many a times we know the words, but since we don't use them in the daily life, that is why we forget them, okay? So if you use this app, okay, and you go to this category of expressions and videos, I'm going to play it out to you. I'm going to show you everything. A demo is there in the video. So just wait for 2 more minutes and everything will be right there in front of you. So I was talking about the usage of the words and the idioms and different expressions and phrases. So the thing is that it is going to teach you the context of the words, okay? So just knowing the meaning of a word is not enough most of the times. You may know the meaning of the word, but when it actually comes to talking and using that word in your daily conversation, it gets very difficult. Why? Because you haven't heard it and you're not really used to it, and you are hesitant and you are worried that you may use it in the wrong way, the way it should not be used. So if you use the videos that are there on the app, you will get the real meaning and you will see those words and phrases placed beautifully in the videos, and it is going to play it out to you. Like sometimes the video is going to repeat something thrice, okay, so that you quickly adapt to it. And when you hear the thing for 3 times, it's going to automatically leave some impression on your brain. Okay, so that is how it's going to make you remember the new words. It's going to make you remember the phrases. It's going to help you by repeating those phrases out to you so that you can one day start using those sentences and those phrases in your regular life. That's how it's going to help you. Another thing is that listening and speaking mode are available here also. So that is also one very nice thing. You can listen to different videos and you can see the video being played on the screen, and then the words are also going to be written there right beneath the video, okay? Then you can go to the switch to the speaking mode and you can start speaking the dialogues. Another thing is that there is this feature by the name of challenge. You can start going to the challenges, and when you go to the challenge, it's going to give you small quiz, those little quizzes which you can attempt. And when you attempt those quizzes, obviously your brain sharpens, okay, because you're learning new things and you're getting to try and test yourself right then and there. After learning something and you're testing yourself, it definitely gives a boost to your confidence. So there are going to be challenges. They are placed with a star, so you'll be able to recognize them. Challenges are right there. I'll show you where they are, okay? Then one very nice thing is grading. It's going to grade you also. Whenever you're going to go to the speaking mode, okay, there is going to be a grading system that is going to grade you with your content. A, B, whatever way you've performed when you've recorded your voice. So it will record your voice and it will give you a certain grade. If you've done exceptionally well, it's going to grade you A, otherwise it's going to grade you B or maybe C also. I never got a C, so I don't really understand, but I did get a B. Okay, then I think I've covered most of it. Yeah, then one last thing that I wanted to talk about was the themes and the channels. So just like YouTube, you have your themes and you have your channels over there also, where you can be subscribing and you can be finding out whatever channel interests you, because accordingly it is going to recommend you content. So once you make your selection of the different kinds of videos you want to watch and different types of channels you want to visit regularly, it's going to get a hold of those things and start recommending to you the similar kind of stuff regularly, okay? Now, I would suggest you visit the application daily, Okay, every day log into the app some 4 or 5 times, do a little bit of exercise, practice speaking, because speaking is the most important activity of learning English, and that is something that you've been ignoring a lot, right? So start speaking more of English. You don't really always need a person to speak in English with. Sometimes just opening these applications and practicing your speaking skills is good enough in itself, and you will see some difference happening in your life daily. Okay, maybe in a month or so you will notice a remarkable difference in your ability with this language. Okay, and then you may come back to the video and tell me how you did. Okay, now I think I'm done speaking about the app. I'm going to give you a little demo of how things work, and that will be it. Okay, and if you like the content, you can give the video a like. And now let's get into it. I'm going to be showing you how you can exactly be using Cake app. Okay, so let's start with the recording now. You see right at the top it says today. So this is the today's section. There are several videos. You can click any one of them and start. Okay, I think I see Justin Bieber. I'm going to click that. It's starting.
What's the deal? What are you doing? Can I be honest with you? Yes. I really want to host my own late night show. Well, then go and get your own show, okay? Yeah, this is my show, all right? No, you got to back off. Okay. No, you got to back off. Okay. No, you got to back off. Okay. Do you hear?
You see that? He repeated it thrice so that you can get the meaning of the phrase you got to back off. Okay. So if you want, you can play it again. Otherwise, just scroll down and there is this option to start speaking. I'm going to click that and I'm going to record my voice. And then there is this option of replay my pronunciation. You can do that. I'm going to click start speaking. You got to back off. Done speaking. You have to click that. Great pronunciation, it says. So it's given me a level 8, has graded my pronunciation. I'm going to replay my pronunciation. You got to back off. Heard that? That's what you can do. Okay. Then scroll a little more and you will see listening challenge. You can take any of these challenges. There are, for now on this video, particular video, it shows 2 challenges. I'm going to take the first one which says part 1. I'm going to click that. Let's get ready.
What's the deal? What are you doing?
What's the deal?
What are you doing?
What
the deal? What are you doing?
Are
What's the deal?
you
What are you doing?
doing? Correct. Okay.
I really want to host my own late night show.
I
really want to host
my
own late night show.
Really want to host my own late night show. You saw that?
Well, then go and get your own show.
I'm gonna quit now. You can complete these exercises. So you have to listen to the video and keep putting in the right words at the right places. If you make even one mistake, it's going to say incorrect and you will have to start all over again. Okay, so that is your exercise. These are a few exercises which you can be taking up. Okay, then you have today's conversation. You can go into that and start doing. So there are these conversations. Let's listen to a few of them.
Eddie, you're the most organized friend of mine.
Come on. I'll tell you something.
See, that was listening. I'll go back and I will click speak. And now I will have to speak instead of both of them speaking. Okay.
Eddie, you're the most organized friend of mine.
Come on, I'll tell you something. Honestly, my place is also a mess with lots of things. Okay. I quit that. I just wanted to show you how to do that. Okay. So these are your speaking exercises, your listening exercises. Then there are various videos which you can be looking into. You can follow a few channels. I'll show you a few channels also. Wait. There are daily vlogs. It's just like YouTube, you know. Then you can have at the top, there are your subscriptions. You can click that and see what you've subscribed to. You can be subscribing to channels. You can be subscribed. Let's see. That's there right there at the top, plus icon. I'm going to click that. Okay, there are several of these options which you can be clicking and subscribing. So let's say I want to subscribe to Expressing Yourself. I'll click this purple plus. It's in the center of the screen right now. So I've already subscribed to it now. Okay, and now I will be updated with the videos which are being uploaded in this particular category. That's all I wanted to show you. Okay, so give yourself some time to understand the app. It's quite easy and it's quite nice. There are several options. Then at the bottom there is this option to review. Okay, you can go back to whatever you've done. There are several review options. I mean, these are the exercises which I've already taken up, and that is why it is showing under review. I think that much is enough, and then you can get the hang of the things on your own also. Okay, now let's talk about your homework. Your homework is to tell me, when you meet somebody and in case you are happening to speak to them in English, how do you greet them? What is your opening sentence? That is your homework. You have to tell me your greeting in English in the comments of the video. Okay, that is your homework. Start doing it right away. If you liked today's video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel to maintain your journey of learning English. I will be always back because I am always back. You know how frequent I am with my videos uploads, right? So that is it for today. You can follow me on Instagram also if you like to know me on a personal level. And that's it for today. See you again. Bye.